Yeah, the T's there.
It's not nearest to pin.
Like that.
No.
This.
That worked ping, which I weren't interested in trying.
Oh, you weren't bothered about trying, right? Okay.
This is the real, mate. That's longer.
Nice shot.
Monster.
It's further. It's a long way further.
It's not. It's literally in a straight line.
2025 has been full of some of the best driver releases of recent years. We have the TaylorMade QI35. We have the Callaway Elite range of drivers, the Titleist GT3, 4 and 2. That was the wrong way around. But we are massively undecided about what is the best driver of 2025. Gaz, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm looking forward to hearing why you think your driver
So I've
is.
got, I'm not gonna lie, I've got two drivers with me today, which I think are, for different people, the best driver of 2025. And I hold my hat on that decision. Gary has a driver in the bag, which you think's just the best for everyone.
I just think that it's fantastic, and I just think that people need to go and try it and test it.
It's a funny one because not a lot of shops stock what you're going to talk about, do they? Whereas mine, loads of people do.
Yeah.
But do you want to have your? We're going to play a couple of holes. We're going to hit some tee shots basically, and have to. Long story short, we're going to have a long drive comp because we are that guy, and we just like having bragging rights over each other. But if you had to reach for a long drive comp, you're saying this is the one you'd go for.
It'd be the Dynapower, the Wilson, 100%.
So let's have a look, because I've tested this, and I went and got fitted for this up in Scotland and really enjoyed the whole process. This is the carbon version, so it's not the LS, which is a bit of a smaller head, and it's not the Max, which doesn't have the carbon crown or carbon sole. I have to admit, it's a really, really good option because of that movable weight system.
Yeah.
And that's where so many of the big brands are really smashing it, like TaylorMade as well, by having that movable weight system in the standard head and not the low spin head.
I just think like everything about it, the components, you've got the Ventus TR shaft in there, the carbon fibre head, you know, it looks fantastic. But most importantly, it's so forgiving.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
You know, even the low spin head's forgiving, so...
Right, I'll let you go first, mate. I don't know which driver I'm going to go with first, to be honest. I don't know why I've brought these two, but there's one that I think everybody could use, and one that I think I personally really want to use. A lot of people will probably guess it, but guys, if you are new here, by the way, welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you would like to. This is my friend Gary. Gary? Remember Only Fools and Horses?
Yes, I remember.
Did you grow up with that? Gary? Gary?
I remember. It's impossible to forget.
So longest drive in the fairway, yeah?
What about fair? Why is fairway always got to be included?
All right, do you not want to be in the fairway?
Yeah, I do, but...
That's good, that's just up the left.
I've hit that so hard when I didn't need to.
It's a long way up there, isn't it? What do you mean you didn't need to?
Well, I mean, you know, because we're having a long drive, you do, don't you? It's probably just like...
But I do feel like this is where you want to, because let's be honest, when you do get driver out, you want to hit it hard, don't you? You want to try and give everything, you want to hit it as far as you can. You want to hit it 300 yards, really.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you that back because the driver I'm going to go with first is the driver that I really, really, really want to use, but probably should never use. And I did a video on this just the other day, and it's the Titleist GT4 driver. Now this is a mega low spin head, still has movable weights, just like the carbon does that Gaz has, and it has that lovely ferrochrome, I can never say this, ferrochrome.
I've not actually seen this.
Have you not? All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Have a go with this. You go, because this is a bit of you, isn't it? We used to love the Titleist drivers back in the day. When we were junior golfers, it was the Titleist 905R, before that the 983K, then we had the 910, the 913, the 915 were all fantastic drivers, weren't they? So let's have a look what you think, because if you're on, so Gaz hits it a very, very long way, unfortunately for all of us, because he never lets us forget. But if he's on, I think this could be the one that really helps you, because it's just suited for a little fade. It's a carbon copy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's the one thing which maybe you have to get it launching, otherwise it just dips a little bit out of the air.
Yeah. For me, I kind of, you know what you're going to get with Titleist, don't you? They've been fantastic for years.
Yeah.
They've always been like one of sort of top tier drivers. For me, I just think Wilson are getting in there.
But you see what you've done there is strike it slightly out of the toe, and you can't do that with this driver. It has to be either heel or middle.
Is that their like almost not pro version, but
like this is the, and again, this is the one that most people shouldn't use, but I really want to use because it looks amazing, and you can get it out there as well. Like that.
Yeah.
That's the shot where I'm never hitting a different driver ever again, because that's absolutely perfect, and it's big.
Yeah.
But can you do it twice in a row? We'll find out on the next tee. Look at that. I got it out the middle. Yes! Oh, that might have just gone in the bag, guys. That is so good. Doesn't it look good?
It's a lovely looking club. 100%. You know, if you're a good player, deep face, small compact head.
Yeah, tee it high, let it fly and all that.
And you know what? I love that you've done that with grip as well.
Yeah. So that's an old shaft that I got fitted into. It's a hazardous 6, yeah. So that's why I feel like it should kind of perform pretty well. Not a day to be chucking stuff on the floor, is it? But
a lot of sand about, isn't there?
That might be one up, mate. I give you 2 goes as well. Bad that, innit? I'm not telling anyone though. So as we walk up this fairway, a lot of people will be saying, why have you done this inside? Why don't you talk about numbers? The numbers are very, very similar on a lot of these drivers, and I think, have you hit the Wilson inside yet?
I have, and I've got the numbers, but I'm going to say something on this point actually. The indoor numbers are a load of yes, I am, because you don't swing the same on a golf course as you do inside.
No, absolutely not.
And you can go and get fitted inside, and then you get out on golf course and you
can't hit it.
You can't hit it.
Yeah.
Because you can't commit the same.
It has to be a driver that you want to hit, that you can hit a fairway with. Like, I could stand there and hit on my simulator and just pull it a bit every time, get an extra 5 yards, the spin dips.
Yeah.
I absolutely, that's a crop gun, isn't it? The spin dips and no one and everyone thinks, oh, you've hit that driver 5 yards further, it's 5 yards longer. You get out on a golf course, there's no good being in the left-hand trees, is there?
You cannot do a better review of a product than outside on a golf course when there's accountability with trees and rubbish, because then you can test the forgiveness then, and you can test everything about it.
Yeah.
You know.
Good job we said we didn't need to be in the fairway, mate, because I've just missed it, look. Right, so I have the longest drive, and it's just off the fairway by like a couple of inches. You're just a little bit further back, further off. Are you giving me that or not?
Well, yeah, you've won that.
It's a better drive, innit? I'll let you pick that one up, mate. Where's your other one? Did the other one go a little bit further left? I feel like you had 2 very similar swings.
Yeah.
The Titleist was dippy, but the Wilson held higher. And they're the fine margins. To be honest, you're taking that all day, aren't you? I'm not saying that's...
But in my defence, I wouldn't have put a Titleist TS4, not TS4, what is it? GT4.
Yeah.
In my defence, I wouldn't have put a GT4 in my bag.
No, definitely not, no.
I don't feel like
it's not for everybody, and this is why. So when you see the next driver I've got for you, that's probably the best all-round driver of the year, I feel. But I wanted to hit that with the GT4 because there's something I don't compete as a golfer. Like, you're starting to compete a bit more, aren't you? So you're thinking, right, but for me, I play for fun and I want to use something I enjoy. I want to use something I want to hit, which is a big thing.
I think if I were going to go that route with a Titleist, I'd probably look at like GT3.
GT3 is fantastic. Like
that.
I think if you ever try them all, the GT3 is that lovely middle ground. So look at this. I love a dog on a golf course. Love it. Right, Gary.
Got it?
So you've seen one of my options. Under the James Robinson Golf head cover is a different option. Now down this fairly tight par 5, would you like me to hit the GT4 again or the alternative driver?
Well, I'm guessing that the alternative driver is more forgiving.
Maybe, maybe not. Is there a less forgiving driver in the market than the GT4? Maybe the LS version of that, but...
Potentially. I'll tell you what, I want to see the new one, so I want to see what you brought.
I'll let you take the head cover off.
Oh, the G440 LST.
Yeah, and the reason why I've gone LS Tech, and I think this suits so many golfers, because the Max version's great, to be honest, but the LS Tech is still so forgiving a driver.
I want to try this, actually.
Yeah? Changing your mind already, are you?
Well, I've not tried it, but Ping are known for being forgiving, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I want to see how forgiving the LST model is.
Would you like the honour?
Yeah.
But I've tested both of them, and I actually took, by mistake, funnily enough, the Max version to Portugal with me on the trip me and Brett went on. And I hit it good, but the really good shots I hit, I felt like they just flighted up that little bit too much, maybe a little bit too much spin.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like you're still kind of getting the best of both worlds with the LS because you're still getting the forgiveness.
We can go really tight down left
Yeah,
here.
he knows the line here. Needs to be good. Oh, wow. Great shot. That's just cutting back towards the middle.
Shape.
Ideal shot here is a draw. What do you think?
Well, do you know what? If I were blindfolded, the way that fell off the face, I would have never said it was an LST.
No, no. And if you look at, so I'll put both heads on screen for people now. If you look down at the crown of these clubs, they both look exactly the same.
Sorry.
And that's one of the big things, because often the standard Pings looked a little bit bigger. Even if you look at these two,
yeah,
like they both look really, really nice size and nice shape.
Put this one in mixer.
See that? That's a different dimension, isn't it?
I mean, to me, looking down at it, it looks more difficult to hit the Titleist.
Oh, 100%, yeah, definitely. But does that focus you more?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm more focused when I'm potentially got, like a mini driver, for example.
It's amazing as well, like the offset, there's no offset on the Titleist at all.
No.
Whereas even LST model, it looks a little bit of offset.
But the GT4 is designed to just go a little bit to the right, it's designed to fade a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah, whereas the Ping's obviously still designed for people to just
so
maybe...
that will suit a lot of people, won't it?
I think so, definitely, yeah.
Want to hit it left to right.
Can't knock it past him again. This means more than a match, this, doesn't it? A long drive comp.
I don't think you'll knock it past that one.
You know?
No. I shouldn't have said that. It's like a red rag to a bull, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate, yeah.
That will go past mine, because you've had that fitted, I bet.
No, I haven't.
That were a right ball
Mate,
flight.
that, look how far down that is. And this is what I mean about this driver. That's frightening, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
That's disgusting. You've hit it right
told us
that
that,
line
mate.
at trees.
Told us
Is
that.
it with a draw?
Yes.
Mine were a fantastic shot.
It was very, very good. Now I'm going to hit the Titleist, actually. And just because this is where...
Well, I'll tell you what, let's have another one.
Yeah, you're all right hitting the Titleist on like a really wide open hole, but...
What balls are you using?
Wilson's, mate. Triad.
I'll just Ricks
The first one's a TaylorMade, this is a Wilson.
Right.
Oh, it was the same line, it just clipped it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Felt really good, that, actually. Clipped it, smashed into it. You've got to get tight, though, haven't you, on here? You can't...
Yeah, if you want to hit it a long way, because it's a par 5.
Can't ghost it out to the right. This is the Wilson, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's monster.
See, that is holding straighter for you, isn't it?
Do you know what? The Wilson and the Ping just feel completely different. They feel like...
Are you kind of standing your ground with the Wilson debate, then?
Well, do you know what? I put Ping in that now.
Yeah.
I've not first time I've ever tried Ping, but it felt forgiving.
Yeah.
But you've got the LST model, so that you're going to be able to control the spin.
But I suppose when you put the weight forward on that, that is like a little bit of an LS model, isn't it? The one thing that the Ping doesn't have is move. But well, you can move the weights to the side. You can't move them to front or back. Imagine if Ping moved it front or back. It'd have everything, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But I just think the GT4, it's just for such a small proportion of golfers, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think for that proportion, it's the best driver ever.
Yeah, potentially, but ooh, I mean, they've got to be bloody elite. Mate, you're kidding yourself, honestly.
I'll tell you what, guys, I'm not sure. This is going to be close. We're both on the fairway, and you've hit the Wilson quite a long way past the Ping as well.
Yeah.
Are you counting your first shot or your second shot, by the way, as long drive?
I think, you know what, I mean, the main thing is, it's not just about a long drive for me, it's just about fairway finding and hitting them long.
It's a long drive contest, guys.
I know
it's a long drive
contest.
In fairness, I've given you a bit of a false hope there because I'm 20 past your
You're not, because that's...
What?
No, because you're looking at the line to the... If we're going on a straight line from the tee, they're level.
That is absolute nonsense.
Let's go and stand next to them.
That is absolute nonsense.
It's not about where the flag is.
Yeah, the tee's there.
It's not nearest to pin.
This?
That worked Ping, which I weren't interested in trying.
Oh, you weren't bothered about trying? Right, okay.
This is the real... Mate, that's longer.
Right, so, Gary's ball is here. The tee is directly back there, and my ball is there.
Mate, it's level.
Guys, it's like 20 yards.
Just because it's closer to the flag don't mean it's longer.
Are you honestly thinking that? Should we miles it to that tree from both of them and see how far back it is?
Mate, you're going to make sure you've won no matter what.
It's further. It's a long way further.
It's not. It's literally in a straight line.
It's a straight line. The straight line would be there. Straight line's there, and I'm giving you a bit of hope there. My ball is there.
I thought the straight line at the
Yeah, mate, because the tee's over there. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I think that's 2-0, but I'm not sure because Gaz doesn't know where the tee boxes are. But Gary, last shot, what do you think? So we'll hit first, then we'll have a recap. But personally, I have I won't be budged on what the best driver of the year is. And I'm telling you now, everyone else is wrong. I'm going to tell you in a minute's time when you've hit.
Right, okay.
So are you going sticking with the Wilson, yeah?
I'm enjoying this, yeah, and I just wish people would take from this video one thing. If it's available to try during a fit, is try it.
Yeah, that's a massive bonus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, mate.
Is it longest drive?
Longest drive, mate. If it's wet, it doesn't count. Laycock left, didn't they? Cut.
It's fine. I think that's
nice shot.
Monstered.
What shall I hit? I'm going to go GT4. My heart's with the GT4. My head's massively with the Ping. My heart's with the Titleist. That's in that lake. I saw that splash as well. Should have hit the Ping, shouldn't I?
I think that's why you should start buying drivers with your head and not your heart.
So guys, the best driver of 2025 categorically is the best one for you that you can go and try, that you can go and get fitted for with your shaft, in your settings, and the one that's within your budget. And I think that's fair to say. I'm going to keep trying the GT4, and I know I shouldn't, but I feel like there's something there, even though it's let me down here. So I think I still want to, haven't I? Guys, go and check out Gaz's channel if you want to see more golf-related content. And apart, you've been flying low the whole video, mate.
Maybe that's what I needed. If I'd have zipped that up, I might have won.
Been a bit.
Bye.